I'm going to show you how to bring a shell of dummy accounts into ArcGIS Online for inviting students into your account. This is a spreadsheet with really a bunch of placeholder information to start out. So let's take a look at it. First column will be an email. It's a dummy email. They have to change this once they're inside creating their profile in ArcGIS Online. Same for their first name. It's got a placeholder. They'll change that to their actual name. Same for the last name. Make it their actual last name. The username, this will not change. They will always use this to log in as their username. Okay. And password, that will change. This is the same, everybody uses the same email, or I'm sorry, same password to log in, and then changes it once they're inside their profile. Their user type is going to be GIS Professional Advanced, gives them access to pretty much everything that ESRI makes. And role is publisher. Okay, so let's close this out. And we're going to bring this into ArcGIS. So I go up to invite, use the default method, new members from file, and then we browse for that CSV. Notice it says these are the required fields, and they're the same fields that are in our spreadsheet. And there, that's good. That's good news. I've done this before where I didn't have something spelled right, or I had an extra space somewhere, or two words were mashed together and they need to be spaced apart. And you'll, instead of getting green checks, you will get little warnings. And I'm not even sure why this one is saying username and it has four. It may be that these are values that have zeros in front of them. I'm not sure. I don't really know. I don't know why that's happening, but we will find out. So hit next. And now you can see that because I clicked or typed in GIS Professional Advanced in the spreadsheet, it gave them access to all these licenses, essential apps, field apps, office apps, ArcGIS Pro, and ArcGIS Runtime Advanced. Okay, so everything's looking good so far. Address license, add-on licenses, select all, and then save it. I'm going to go ahead and check. Let's see, app bundles. We can, this urban suite, I won't do it yet. We can do it at a later date. Business analyst, ArcGIS community analyst. Ooh, drone map 2. Well, you know what? Since I have them available, I'm just going to check all of them. I can undo it later. Okay. Manage groups. Let's just check it out. This is interesting. These are groups from my previous year I'm going to have to remove, just so you know that there's some cleanup I didn't do. Allow ESRI access. Yes. Next. Okay, and let's just check the, looks like we're all good. Okay. There they are. Once again, you saw some leftovers, some groups that remain in my organization that I forgot to clear out. If this is your first time doing this, you're not going to see that. Okay. Um, you want your students to have the GIS professional, and they'll have these licenses to all these different things, these extensions. See, all 71 students that I had loaded in here have access to these, and to the app bundles. 25 are assigned. Um, I'll have to take a look and see why that didn't get assigned to everybody. But you can do that by clicking Manage here and see who was and see who wasn't. That's interesting. I'm not sure why that skipped some of these people, but you can always turn them on if somebody needs it. And I'm not going to actually go through with this because it's going to send them a message, but I'll cancel that. But you can change these things. Okay. So to issue these accounts to students, one way you could do this is put students' names next to, say, Slake student 24, Slake student 25. Make a spreadsheet of your own with the names next to each of these logins, and then tell the students they're going to use Slake student 24, for instance, to log in as the username, and then that password is going to be GIS 123456 exclamation point. And the students can just look at this on a projected, you can put it on a projector screen, and the students could then just pick it up and log in and get started on whatever you want them to do, or at least you'll have everybody together. If you try to do it one at a time, you have a lot of people sitting around waiting. Okay, so we can get together and talk about any questions you might have. Um, there's a lot to go over, but you don't need to go over everything at the beginning of the school year. We can do this in stages.